You were my best friend. Didn't care about the rules, good on the weekends. I'll be in fools, drifting to deep space. So brave and so stupid.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be bringing you June's Birthstone inspired makeup look. And as you can see, the beautiful gemstone pearl is the birthstone for June. So I did my best to try to recreate something that was nice and opalescent, something that would reflect a nice satiny frosty finish. And this is the look that I came up with. I hope you guys really like it. If you have a birthday in June, I want to wish you a very happy birthday and many more to come. I know the video's a little bit late. This is my second time recording it because the first one was a fluke and I had to redo it. So I hope it was worth the wait. I hope you guys enjoy it. And if you want to hear some tidbits and facts about the month of June, I'll be talking about that as I do my makeup. So just go ahead and keep watching and we're going to go ahead and get started. So I'm going to start on my eyebrows before my foundation today, and I'm just going to fill them in real quick and sharpen up the edges. Then I'm going to go ahead and start on my foundation, and I'm going to use my favorite foundation, which is Maybelline Superstay Foundation. My shade is a mix of 115 and 120. This foundation always leaves my skin looking flawless. That's why I love it. It is very affordable. I buy it at Walmart. It's available at any drugstore that sells Maybelline products. But as you can see, the foundation leaves a nice matte, natural looking flawless finish, and I recommend it wholeheartedly because this is the only foundation that doesn't make my skin look or act weird, and I'm just totally loving it. Next, I'm using the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in the shade Light Peach just to cancel out any inner corner darkness that I have. And then I'm gonna go in with the shade Fair Warm to brighten up my under eyes. So as you guys can see, the light peach is kind of like a color corrector. It really does cancel out darkness that I have more toward the inner corner. That's why I love that. And as you can see, I only use this in the inner parts. And I go in with a lighter shade. The one I use is Fair Warm. It has kind of like a bright yellow tint. And I use that on top of my cheekbones to really accentuate that and make it look nice and full. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the shade Fair Warm. To set my under eye, I'm going to use the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Translucent Powder in the shade Pound Cake. I'm going to skip cream contouring today. I'm just going to go straight into setting the rest of my skin, and I'm going to use the same powder that I used to set under my eyes. Now that I set my foundation, I'm going to go ahead and use the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Powder in the shade Sugar Cookie, which is a white translucent powder. And I'm going to add that on top of the cheekbone just to brighten up that area. I'm going to let this sit for a couple of minutes while I apply some powder bronzer. And this is just going to brighten up that area. When I dust it off, it's gonna stay a little brighter than the rest of my skin. And that's exactly what I want. So I'm just gonna put a nice little layer of the powder. For bronzing today, I'm gonna use the Natural Face Palette by Toofaced. And I'm gonna be using the shade Sunny Honey, which is this nice bronzy shade right here. I don't wanna do anything too dramatic. But I do like that light bronzy shade, so I'm going to apply that directly under my cheekbones just to kind of emphasize and carve out facial structure. So that's what I'm going to do. And these colors are really pigmented. I really like that palette. The blushes, the highlighters, and the bronzers are really pigmented. I'm going to apply a little bit to my hairline just to kind of, I don't know, give me kind of like a sun-kissed look. So I'm going to use the same shade, and I'm going to use one of these large shader brushes to contour my nose, just to kind of give it definition, put some shadows back in there since everything is so washed out because of the foundation. Just going to put some structure back in the nose. I also like to apply a little bit right here in the middle of my chin, just to kind of give me a little bit of a divot, if that's a thing. A little bit of, I don't know if you guys can see that, but for some reason I kind of like that. A little tiny one. So, I don't know, sometimes I feel like my chin is like a little bit on the longer side, but I don't know. For today's eyeshadow look, I'm going to be using the Milani. Is this it? This is it. Okay. For today's eye makeup, I'm going to be using Milani's Most Loved Mattes. Alright, let's try this again. Take two. For today's eyeshadow look, I'm going to be using Milani's Most Loved Mattes, and I'm going to be going in with the browns. I'm also going to grab a shimmery shade from this palette called Bold Obsessions, and it's this beautiful champagne pearlescent shade right here. I'm going to have that all over my lid. I'm going to smoke out my eyes, just because if I don't smoke out my eyes, I'm going to look weird. So the first thing I'm going to do is just put a nice little wash of ivory eyeshadow all over my lid, just to kind of set a nice base of powder so that the rest of the powders can glide on nicely. So we're going to get started on June's fun facts and things like that. You may have noticed I have no nails on for this month. I am giving my nails a break from the acrylic, because acrylic tends to stick really good to your nails, and when it comes off, it rips off a lot of your nail fiber. So I'm giving my nails a break, but I do have a nice little pretty pearlescent nail color on, and I like it. It's called Princess Vibes by, I believe it's LA Colors, and it's a nice pink gold iridescent. June is the 6th month of the year, and school is out, so officially we are halfway through 2021.
Yes!
The first day of summer was June 21st. That was also summer solstice, which is the day that has the longest daylight hours in the northern hemisphere. So what's happening on that day is that the sun's path across the sky is curved and not straight. So that's what that's all about. Now I'm gonna hop into, I'm gonna go ahead and grab some peach. This little peach color, this little peach color right here. I'm gonna apply that a little bit above the crease, just to get a nice little, that's really pigmented. I didn't think that was gonna show up on me, because I thought this was very close to my skin tone, but that is, I love this palette. This, I don't know why I don't use it often. I know it's not, it's a little beat up, but I love this palette. These colors are nice, blendable, and they are, as you can see, nicely pigmented. So I'm just gonna start with a nice little wash of that. So you can see there's something there already. I'm gonna hop into the next shade, which is this one down here. On this row, like a medium brown. I'm gonna put that right on the crease and just kind of go back and forth, blend it out, kind of make a mess of things. So the official birthstone for June is the pearl, which is a gemstone, and they come in different colors. Now, as you can see, I am wearing the beautiful pearl on my ears, and then I have a little pearl here on my necklace. I am wearing a satin top, which has a nice pearlescent kind of finish. So that was, that's my attempt at the pearl situation. And then my nails have that little frost on them. So pearls are really beautiful. They're classic, they're timeless. And I don't know, they're one of the most loved gems in the world. All right, I'm gonna deepen my outer corner and my crease with the darkest shade, which is this brown down here. So pearls are the only gemstone to come from a living creature. Natural pearls are amongst the rarest jewels in the world. It's believed that only 1% of pearls used in jewelry are natural. The most expensive pearl is valued at $100 million. That's crazy. $100 million. I don't know, my favorite pearl is like this one, the ivory, kind of like that white satin look that it has to it. But I do like the champagne pearl. I have seen black pearls. I've seen copper, not copper, but kind of like that bronzy pearl. And yeah, they all have that beautiful satin finish look, which is so beautiful. I love it. But I think my favorite is the white one, because I guess mentally I associate it with like the classic pearl. So the white one is my favorite. Pearls are composed of calcium carbonate in crystalline form. So pearls can take anywhere from 6 months to 4 years to form. Okay, so one of the most popular questions regarding a pearl, according to Google, is does taking a pearl kill an oyster? Now, pearls can come from clams also, and oysters, but can taking it from them kill the oyster? So the simple answer is yes. There are pearl farms that breed the mollusks to produce pearls, and they do kill the oyster and eat them. Well, and they eat them. I mean, oysters, I like oysters. I like steamed oysters with horseradish. They're really good. The shells are then repurposed into mother of pearl inlay for like decorations or for creams and such and so on. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and smoke out my lower lash line before I add the lid color. So the value of a pearl can vary drastically depending on many factors like the type, size, color, surface, quality, etc. So yeah. So I think I'm done smoking out my eyes. I'm gonna go in with this pretty color, the shimmery champagne. It's called Sands of Time. All right, I don't know what just happened, the camera cut off, but I was able to put on the shimmery shade on my eyelids, as you guys can see. I also went in my inner corner tear duct area with this highlight. I chose the lightest color and I just put some there. And I started to outline my lips before I noticed that it wasn't recording. So I apologize about that. Just constantly having technical difficulties. I don't know what's going on. But I also did add some blush to my cheeks, and I wanted to give this product a shout out. It's by WetNWild. It's the Megaglow Illuminating Powder. It's in the shade Strike a Pose Rose. And I actually found this at the Dollar Tree. So the Dollar Tree is carrying a couple of like WetNWild products. It depends on the store, I guess. Some people have different items. In my store they had, you know, these with the bronzers also. But I did add these to my cheeks before not realizing that it had stopped recording. So before I continue with my lips, I'm just gonna go ahead and apply some highlight. I really love this highlight. It's so cute. So June birthdays, Marilyn Monroe was born on June 1st, Anne Frank, George W. Bush, Kanye West, Lionel Richie, Ariana Grande, Camila Mendes, Natalie Portman, Morgan Freeman, Tupac, Johnny Depp, Heidi Klum, Anderson Cooper, Angelina Jolie, Mark Wahlberg, Liam Neeson, Tom Holland, Alanis Morissette, Khloe Kardashian, and Mike Tyson. These are all June birthdays. I'm sure there's more people, but I only grabbed a few of the ones that came up when I searched it. And right after that was when I started to put on some lip liner. This one is from LA Girl Perfect Precision lip liner. I got this from Walgreens. This is in the shade Sugar and Spice, and I really like them. They're soft, creamy, and pigmented. So I'm gonna go ahead and outline my lips a little bit just to make them look fuller. The birth flower for June is the rose and the honeysuckle. The rose is personally my favorite flower. I love roses. But yeah, that is June's month flower. So that's so cool. And June is also LGBT Pride Month. and it was made official by President Barack Obama. 19th is now officially Juneteenth, known as Freedom Day or Emancipation Day, and June 20th was Father's Day. So shout out to all the men holding it down, who love their kids and do for their kids and take care of their kids. Big shout out to them. Happy Father's Day. June 21 is National Indigenous Day. So that is pretty much all I got for the month of June. Let me finish up with this makeup. I'm gonna use this lip liner by Carly Bible. This is from her collaboration with Il Makiage. This one is in the shade Luna. This is the darker brown. I'm gonna use this as kind of like a darker outer line. I think this is too dark for my overall lip line in general, because I'm going to do kind of like a frosty nude lip. I'm going to try to get it as pearlized as possible. So right now I'm just creating a shadow on the outer part of my lip just to make it look fuller. And okay. So this is a really pretty color on its own. I did also find these liquid catsuit, metallic lipsticks from WetNWild for $1 at the Dollar Tree. So I'm gonna put this on. This is called Satin Sheets, which is like perfect. So the lashes I'm going to use today are these lashes right here. These are a little prototype that I have, and I'm going to be talking more about this in the near future. But these are nice, wispy, and natural. I'm going to show you guys how they look on. So I'm going to apply some of my favorite glue. The one I like to use is the Duo, the dark one, because I don't like when the band dries up and you can see like white film. I don't like that. Look at how gorgeous this lash is. This lash is gorgeous. I love it. Alright. So now I'm just going to change out my earrings to some more dramatic pearls. How cute are these earrings? They're adorable. I love them. And
you stare into my eyes and it makes you wonder, is she the one I'll take home?
so there you have it, guys. This is the look that I came up with. I hope you really like it. I do love that frost finish look in makeup. I do love that look. So this one is one of my favorites. I hope you guys really like it also. And I love the pearl earrings and the pearl accents. A nice satiny frosty finish that this whole look is giving. I just adore it. So if you like it, please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you can join my growing YouTube family. Don't miss the videos for the rest of the year. Go ahead and subscribe today. I'll be working on July's video pretty soon. As we all know, July's birthstone is the beautiful ruby, and red is one of my favorite colors. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. In the meantime, go ahead and check out my other videos. I do home decor, I do makeup looks, and a few things in between. So if you guys want to go ahead and check out some of the playlists, go ahead and feel free. Take your time, watch some videos, and I'll see you in the next one.